Howdy there, all my junior wizards. It's Wizard Favor here from Patch's School of Wizardry, and we're working on numbers again. We stopped on page 118. That was your assessment. But before we get there, we always do the review. It's Cuisinart time. I'm going to introduce to you Cuisinarts every time and every segment. Now, you have 74 pieces inside the box that you have. And we're going to start with 1, the universal number 1. White, the universal number, is 1. Red is 2. Light green is 3. Purple is 4. Yellow is 5. Dark green is 6. Now let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's do it in color. White, red, light green, purple, yellow, dark green. Okay. Let's go to black. Black is 7. It's longer than the rest, isn't it? Now we go to 8. 8 is brown. It's even longer. You notice the pattern. 9 is blue. And the last Cuisinart rod is 10. Orange. Let's go through it. White, red, light green, purple, yellow, dark green, black, brown, blue, orange. Now let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Those are the Cuisinart rods that you're going to need to work with. Okay, Patch Junior Wizards. Today we're going to be doing the mantra, as we will every day. Now, here we go. W is for white. White equals 1. R is for red. Red equals 2. G is for light green. Light green equals 3. P is for purple. Purple equals 4. Y is for yellow. Yellow equals 5. D is for dark green. Dark green equals 6. K is for black, and black equals 7. N is for brown. Brown equals 8. E is for blue. Blue equals 9. O is for orange. Orange equals 10. Nice job. I need you to do that. Fantastic. Well, boys and girls, junior wizards, we're going to go do the codes, and I'm going to show you them in front of you right now. You have them on page 7 in your workbook, but I like to review the codes every single time. W is for white. R is for red. G is for light green. P is for purple. Y is for yellow. D is for dark green. K is for black. N is for brown. E is for blue. And the last one, O, is for orange. Now let's go through it backwards. O is for orange. E is for blue. N is for brown. K is for black. D is for dark green. Y is for yellow. P is for purple. G is for light green. R is for red. And W is for white. There you go, the codes. Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to use the paddles. All you junior wizards out there. Now I'm going to show you a number, and you're going to have to tell me the color. That's the first part. You ready? 1. What color? White. Good. 2. What color? Red. Perfect. What color? Light green. 3. Good. This is 4. What color is it? Purple. Excellent. Yellow. 5. Look at it again. Yellow. 5. 6 is what color? Dark green. Good. 7 is black. Say it again. 7 is black. 8 is what color? Brown. One more time, brown. 9, blue. Excellent. And we have one more. 10. What color's 10? Orange. Fantastic. Now I'm going to do one other thing with you, as I will do every day. What is the code for 1? W. What's the code for red? R. What is the code for light green? G. What is the code for purple? P. What is the code for yellow? Y. What is the code for dark green? D. What is the code for black? K. What is the code for brown? N. Very good. What is the code for blue? E. Good going. Last one. What's the code for orange? O. There you go. We worked on the code today. We worked on the numbers. Studied them. Reviewed them. Thank you. Today, boys and girls, we're going to work with train. We work every day with using trains. Now, we're going to start with a 4, which is purple, P. Here we go. There is a 4. Now, you can also do a 3 and a 1. There that is. A 2 and a 2. And notice how I'm putting them in. A 4, a 3 and a 1, a 2 and a 2. Great. Now we're going, I want you to fill them all up, all the way to the very top. Now let's go to 5. And here we are with 5s. Notice the 5 is already in there, and it can't be on the sides. Not like this. This doesn't work. That doesn't work. Now this is how it's supposed to look. Look at it. Super. Now we're going to work on it as if it was like the 4s, but it's a 5. I'm going to go now with my magic wand and make 5. 4 and 1 is 5. What else can we do? 3 and 2 is 5. Aha! But there's a trick to this. You have 3 and a 2. You can also do 3 and a 2. And now we have it. They look different, don't they? Take a look. We have a red and a light green, and we have a light green and a red. Now you're going to fill them all the way to the top with 5s, sets of 5s. Can you do that? Let's go to 6s. Here is a 6. Notice how we put it in. Now let's make sets of 6. A 5 and a 1 makes 6, just like we have on the bottom. 5 and 1. Or a yellow and a white. Now we're going to make 6 using dark or light green. First light green, second light green, and they equal 6. See how perfectly they fit? Okay, let's try another one. 2, 4, 6. There we have it. 2, 4, 6. 3 reds. Everything equals 6. You have the solid 6, a yellow and a 1, a light green and light green, a red, red, and a red. 6 is all the way to the top. Okay? Let's go to 7. And now we're on to 7s, black. Take a look at how I have it. And I'm going to use a dark green and a 1. There's a dark green and a 1, and they equal 7. Pretty easy. Let's take a yellow, red. Yellow and red equals 7. Now let's try a trick with my magic wand. We're going to turn it around. Red, now yellow. We reversed it. Different but the same. Can you do that? Now we're also going to go, I want to show you one more pattern. Here we go. Purple, light green. And what do they equal? 7. Okay, fill up the train all the way to the top. Now, we're going to go to 8. What color is 8? Brown. Okay, now we're going to use a brown one. Going to make it magically appear right here. There's our 8. And what are sets of 8? Well, let's take a look at a purple and a purple. That also equals 8. 4 and 4 is 8. Okay, let's now take a look at another one. 5. What does 5 go with? A 3, light green. And it keeps going like that all the way through it. Let's do one more. 6 and a 2. And you can do that too. 6 and a 2. Brown, purple, purple, yellow, light green, dark green, red. Fantastic. Let's move on. Now don't forget to fill it all the way to the top. Okay, let's go on to blue. There, I just put a blue Cuisinart rod in. Now, let's make more 9s. 7 and a 2. 7 and 2 equals 9. Now let's go use an 8. And a 1. Makes it 9. Let's try one more. A 5 and a 4. 5 and a 4, yellow and purple, equals 9. 8 and 1 is 9. 7 and 2 is 9. And of course, blue is 9. Are we going to go on to the next one? I want you to fill this all up. And I want you now to, let's take a look at 10. O for orange. Notice how I put the 10 in there, the long way. Great. Now let's take a look at how we make sets of 10. You can fill this up, oh yeah, all the way to the top. A 5 and a 5. 10. 8. 2. 10. Now let's get creative. 3. 3. 3. And 1. 10. Look at how many different ways we can write 10. Now it's your job to go all the way to the top. That's it today. I want you to use these every single day and it will make you smarter. Okay, boys and girls, I should say wizards, junior wizards. Every day I want you to play, not just in the book, but there's pictures I want you to color. They're all in code. Now, page 7 will help you when you take a look at it. 7, 8, 9, all the way to 14 will help you with this. Now, we have a picture. And I'm going to magically transform this picture step by step to show you how it's done. Here we go. I'm going to take R, which is red, taking my magic marker, a red magic marker. There it is. That's my first tool. Let's see if I can have fun. Magically done. Take a look. Anything with an R was colored in red. Now, I'm going to do the center. It shows yellow and black. Here we go. Notice how we colored in the yellow and had the 3 black centerpieces? Okay, now we're going to move on to the very center, which is orange. Now we have the orange done. O is for orange. R is for red. Y is for black. Y is for yellow. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the black dots, which is K. K is black. Now one more time. R, O, K, Y. Now let's move on. Okay, now G is for light green. And notice how nicely I stayed within the lines. Same at the top. Stay within the lines. Take your time. I want you to have fun. Okay, the last one is going to be D. What is D? Dark green. Let's go. Super. Notice dark green. D for dark green. G for light green. R for red. O for orange. K for black. Y for yellow. We want you to do this on all the pictures. Now, here's a picture on another page. Notice the codes. I want you, every lesson that you do, to color in a page. Okay, now in for the first lesson. It's your assessment. Page 118. 1, did you do it? Second, let's check how accurate you were. Remember, we cannot miss 1. That's where we're going over the assessments. If you've missed it, go back that chapter and redo it again, the 5 pages. Then come back and do this again. Everything is done on mastery. We can't make anything work unless we master it. We're not looking at the word proficient. No one's going to be proficient. You're going to be masters. Now, let's go. The first example at the top is the purple. And Tracy has that on there already. Now you have to find a number greater than the Cuisenaire color that's on the top. And the top is purple. And she found yellow, as our example says. So 6 is greater than 4. Excellent. I'm sorry, 5. I'm colorblind today. 5 is greater than 4. Now, let's go to A. I have brown. Brown is 8. Tracy's putting blue. Yes, blue is greater than 8. Now, Tracy has to do is color them in. Excellent. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Blue. What's greater than blue? Only one of our numbers is greater than blue. And it is 10. So I want you to make sure you've colored it in 10. Good. Now we'll go on the next one. It's a dark green. And what's larger than a dark green? 7. Excellent. She's got 7 there. Now she's going to color in the 7. She needs to go back to coloring school. Okay. Now, D is black. What's larger than black? It could be 8, 9, or 10. And Tracy's going to use an 8. Look at the number of slots that are there and put down the Cuisenaire rod and then trace it in. Excellent job. You need to do well on the assessment if we're ever going to learn numbers. The last one is 10. How do I get greater than 10? What if I go with 11? A 10 and a 1. There you go. Now this is a tricky. She's got to color the 10 in with orange. And then take the black and outline it. There is 11. Fantastic. That was a tricky one. That was the one I wanted to see how you could do. You could also use, instead of a 1, you could have used a 2, a 3, or a 4, making it 11, 12, 13, or 14. You're getting far into the book. Be creative. Okay, you always have to use 10 if you're going to go to 11 and 12 at this statement. How else could I have used that? Let's just take a look. Tracy, can you put a 5 and a 5 there? 5, 5, and 1. Remember, we're breaking down numbers. There's no right way. It's your creativity that I'm looking for to make different sets. She used a 5, 5, and a 1. Could she use a 5 and a 6? Yes. That's what I'm looking for from you guys. By the end, you'll be creating these all the time. Now, let's go to the next. We're going to start now with page 119. This is, I'm going to read you the directions, so if you're real little, you don't need to hear it. I'm going to read it for you. It says, find the rod that matches the rod picture, and that is the rod picture, for example, at the top. Color this rod picture. Circle and color all pictures of rods that are less than. Less than. Now, what I mean by less than is 10, 4 is less than 10. Less than. Or purple is less than orange. That's a neat connection. So we're going to start. It's easy. You see the colors? Put them, get your Cuisenaire rods and put them on the right colors. Because it says, circle the color in all the picture of rods that are less than this rod. Less than. Look at the word less than. So we have a 7. What's less than 7? Nope, you need a 7 up there. Yes. Now what's less than a 7 here? So we're looking at, is a 2? Yes. Is a 1? Notice how the 1 is written. Circle. 3, yep. And we have a couple more. A 4. Is there a 5 someplace hiding on that page? How about a 6? There. These are the numbers that are less than 7. So we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. Fantastic. And it says here, circle and color all the picture of rods that are less than. So now Tracy has to circle them in the right color and then color them in. Circle, outline it. She's got that one right. She's going to get her next level of wizardry. Are you doing the same? Notice how we're working on this page. Excellent. Watch Tracy how she's doing it so you can do it the same. So not all of the pictures on this page are less than 7. An 8, a 10, a 9, and a 7 we put into place. 7 equals 7, so it's not less than. So these are all the colors that are less than 7. Excellent. Let's go to the next page. This goes for one more page, 2, 3, and then the assessment. I'm going to do this one more time for you. We're only going to do a couple. We're on page 120. Oh, we have, some of these are real simple, I hope. I have a light green. Not many numbers are less than light green. How much is a light green? 3. All the numbers less than 3. And let's see if Tracy has a 2 and a 1.
Oh.
But we don't have that because that's equal to the number on top. This is less than. So we have a 2 and a 1. Those are the only two numbers less than 3. Go ahead. Everything we're doing excites the brain. So, you always have to think. You just can't do it. Use your Cuisenaire rods and remember, less. Not more than, less. Now, I'm going to give you the next pages and we're going to go to the assessment page. So take a look at the top. It's 10. Now, if you're creative and can move from that point, what numbers are less than 10? In my case, what's less than 9? Doesn't matter what the number is above. Find all the numbers less than it. Okay? Bingo. And that's where we're going to stop for today's lesson. At the assessment page 123. I want you all to have fun. Practice. Practice your codes, your colors, and your numbers. Have a great day.